Hello,
Well,
hello,
hello,
hello.
hello, hello, Don. How are you?
Good. Welcome back from the Thanksgiving weekend.
Feels like it's been a long, long time.
It has. It seems like it's been forever. I don't know. But it's good to be back. It's good to be back. As I swig here.
Okay.
I do as well because it's kind of like a great opportunity to practice for one. It's good to get out there and be social and chat and also catch up with you because you're so damn busy.
Oh my gosh, class was so good last night. Julie did this exercise where we went into this meditated with this meditation, and then I can't remember what she called it. Um, but like she gives you a word, and then you have to ask your guides to give you the symbol for that word.
Huh?
So she did like joy. Um, did she do happy? I know she did joy. She did believe. She did some other words. She did about 5 words. And one of my words was believe, or one of the words was believe. And so the symbol that it gave me was a rectangle. And I said, that's weird. And I said, oh, it's like looking into the window or looking into something and seeing it. Like whatever you see in this little window is going to happen. And
Hmm.
as we talked, because, we had about 15 minutes left in class. And so we all ended up just kind of talking. Um, and we started talking about they started talking about sacred geometry and this and that and all kinds of stuff. And I said, you know what, even as a child, when I was 5 years old, or when I was younger, as far back as I can remember, every time they would show me something, it would be in a rectangle. It would be in that
Uh-huh.
little rectangle box. And then so it would be whatever that was the future thing that was going to happen. And then when that reality happened, I would go back to that rectangle, but it would pop out and it would be big. And I said, that's weird that the symbol that they gave me for believe is the same rectangle that I used to see when I would see the future. So I was like, oh, it's odd how those things connect.
Did I lose you? You froze
But
up?
class was so nice last night. I really enjoyed the exercise.
Oh, nice. Yeah, no, as I told you earlier, I was on my way back from Kingman, and so I couldn't get here in time. I'm glad you guys took over and handled it. And
Oh yeah, it was great. Miss
I like
Julie did a great job.
like I say, I like class on because we couldn't go. I didn't go Monday because Monday, for those who don't know, we have a
Red
live
light.
class on Monday at Tina here in Tempe, but it had the red light box, and I don't like. I don't. It's just not my thing. I'm not. It's not my favorite thing to do. And so if I'm gonna
Exactly.
go, because first of all, you sit in a box and you channel. I don't channel. I don't. It's. I don't even want. I don't try to. I don't want to. It's just not something that I find it's up my alley. So on that day, I don't like to just sit and watch either because if I'm
Oh,
gonna go,
that's the reason I don't like it, because I don't get to participate. I'm just kind of watching,
exactly,
and I prefer to be a participant.
exactly, especially when
But
you,
I have been in the box.
yeah, I went one, I did once, and it did nothing for me. Nor did I mean, I tried, but I mean, I really did try, but at the same time, I kind of knew what the outcome was going to be, and it turned out to be. And I don't know if I created the outcome because we have talked about sometimes how if you tell spirit that you're not interested, they're not going to make you interested. That's simple. And or
Yeah.
whether so I don't know if it was me or not, but it just I'm like you, it just wasn't my thing, and I don't have an issue with anybody else loving it because you know what. There's some people I know who will not do mediumship. I used to be the same person. There are some people who don't like to do tarot cards. They'll do psychic reads, but they won't do tarot cards. So again, everybody has their things. But I think that for me, that's just not my thing. So I
I
kind of
always tell people, how Tina had to program me to stop saying I'm not good at mediumship, and once I started saying it the way that she said, I'm getting better with it, or change it to a positive thing. Actually, mediumship actually came in for me, because as soon as she would say mediumship, the energy in the room would just drop. Boom. We would be like, and she was like,
yes,
stop acting like that. And so now I'm really happy that, she affirmations goes right back to your book. Affirmation. I got better at it.
exactly. Yeah, because that's one of her biggest things. Is like don't say that because if you say it, you're drawing it in, and
Yeah.
and she was ultimately right. And So, and she proved me wrong because I kept saying I won't be good at it, and she's like, "You will. You're good. You got it." So, anyway, so no, so I missed since I wasn't gonna do Monday night, which I didn't, and then not being, and then so Tuesday nights when that happens, I love that when we have Tuesday nights because Tuesday nights at least is a fill-in. So when I wasn't able to get back in time, I was like, oh no, because I like doing it, and we
And
have a great.
I was late too. I was like 30 or 40 minutes late because I had to take my niece to work, and then I've been working late this week, but I still made it. I got a good hour and a half in.
Yeah, and we the thing is, it's interesting too because the one thing that's different, I think, from our Monday night class than our Tuesday night class is that with the Monday night class, we don't get into a lot of theory. We don't get into a lot of conversation. We just kind of get, oh, this is what we're doing, and get a baseline of what is expected, and then we practice. And it's not a bad thing necessarily or a good thing. It is. Where with our Tuesday class, I love the fact that with our Tuesday class, folks come in and they ask questions. And so like at the end of the class, our question, we have a much more in-depth conversation. And I do, even on Monday nights when we have that happen, oh my God, I love it because again,
Yeah.
I'm sitting there with some great people who have very different experiences because we all have different experiences. And so I love to hear from them because sometimes it's like I need affirmation or confirmation or I just need maybe understanding. And so when I hear somebody like Miss Wendy, and she gives some of her, what she's experienced, or her daughter Angela, what she experienced, especially with spirits and so forth, or Tina and so forth. So I love, to me, the questions and the conversation about our experiences and what we're going through are so important because we don't, it's like, who else are you going to have to go to? Who else going to go to? you know? I
Like
mean,
last night, that was the thing.
yeah,
Just the one exercise that we did with Miss Julie connected something from my childhood that I never would have put together. That everything inside that little box with the sacred geometry
right.
was the future. And I said, so then this is funny because Lester was like, well, sacred geometry, you've never heard that if you write what you want inside of one of the sacred geometry shapes, you'll get it faster. I said, so let me make sure I understood you correctly. I can draw a husband inside of this shape if I'm a husband.
Let me know how that goes, Angie.
I said, wait a minute. He said, yeah. He said the 6-point star is drawing a lot. I said, I can draw that 6-point star. And I said, listen, he ain't got to be anatomically correct, right? I could just like draw a stick figure in there and be like, put my husband in there. He was like, well, you'll manifest faster. I said, you ain't said nothing but a word. That's what we about to do. Boo boo. About to draw my husband inside that little sacred geometry shape, and boom, there it is.
I love it. I love it. That's so funny. Oh Lord. And of course, knowing, and you would always find that loophole, right?
Exactly. As
There's
soon
no
as he
way.
said it, I think somebody else started talking. And I said, I need to circle back around to what Lester was saying because I think y'all missed the point of what Lester was saying.
Exactly. Is
So
there
yeah,
an
we
expedite
so.
function in this, by the way? Hey, just like, can I get a speed up on this?
And mind you, all the readings that they've done for me in class have been love readings. I'm not necessarily anti-love, but I'm like, you don't have to keep giving them. So
Yeah.
the last couple weeks that they've done readings on me, it's been love readings, and I'll be like, well, I'm not, running from love, but I mean, I'm not chasing it down either. If it happens, it happens. And so I said, well, you already said he coming. Let me draw him in there and see if I can make him run instead of walk.
Oh, that's hilarious. I love it.
Hey,
Um,
hi, Pam. Hi. Is that Vanilla?
um,
Randy, Jess,
yeah,
Sandra, Kelly. Is that
hey,
Vanilla?
everybody, welcome in.
I
Welcome
miss
in.
our Pam. As Scott calls her, Scooter Pam. How is she doing? I haven't seen her talk to her in a
We
while.
haven't heard from her in a while. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
well, she
reach
sent
out
me
and
a
be like, "How are
birthday
you
thing.
doing?"
Sent me a birthday thing, and I think she sent something just recently. But yeah, we haven't. Miss Pam Kraus. We have not heard from her in a while. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Well, hello, Autumn. I like your question. I think that's vanilla, or is that villain? Is it vanilla? I don't think it's vanilla. Yes, you can ask a question. Just type it in there.
Let's go ahead and start with Autumn because I like it too, by the way, and I was
Okay.
drawn to it. So let's start with Autumn.
2025. Okay. Let me make sure those little stars aren't distracting me. So let me clear my energy and get it.
Again, welcome in everybody. Good to see you all
Oh, well,
popping
you
in.
know what? It must have been right on point because the first card I drew is a magician card, which for me is you manifesting, you getting everything you want. Because what I saw was like a big spark or explosion of and it was just like kind of like a like fireworks. That's what I saw, like fireworks just exploding everywhere, like in a celebration. And so with the magician card, that means you have all the tools that you need in order to get or to accomplish the things that you want. What I can hear now is job, 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 job. Are you trying to get a new job? And are you trying to move in the new year? Like I hear a job and I'm getting really, really hot and goosebumps. So I feel like you're looking for a new job, Miss Autumn. And I feel like you're going to a new industry because they're taking me out of one building and into another building. And when they take me out of one building into another building, it seems like you're crossing from one industry and teaching. Like I feel like um you're trying to get from one type of industry to another industry. So is that true? You're trying to go to another industry? Oh my God. And then also, are you trying to move? Like I see you going from like a smaller unit to a bigger unit. So are you trying to go from an apartment to a house, or from a smaller house to a bigger house? And is your family expanding? Like there's a lot of growth going on with you. Like I feel like everything's going from smaller to larger. Are you expecting a child next year also? Because I feel like you're gonna have another kid to add. Like it feels like maybe you have two now and you're going to have another one next year. And so that's why you need more space. Is that true? Yes, ma'am, on both. So you are trying to get a new job. You are trying to get a new house. And is that a yes on the little baby too? Like, are you pregnant, or could there possibly be another one? Because I feel like there's going to be a third child coming up, or another child. Like, I feel like there's one, two, maybe 6 and 8, or 4 and 6, somewhere in there. And then you're going to have another one. Is that correct? Oh, you currently have two. So I see the two and I feel like there's a three. There's going to be one more. So I feel like there's going to be another little girl. I feel like you have a girl and a boy and you're going to have another little girl. But I do see that you're needing to expand, and that's why you need, because they're showing me 3 bedrooms, but one of them is not the master. So you need at least 4 bedrooms. So I do feel like there's going to be another child. I do see that you're going to get a new job, but you have to decide what you want to do. Like it's kind of like the choice is yours. They're showing me all these different roads, and which road do you want to take? Like, do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a lawyer? Do you want to be a musician? Do you want to be an artist? Which road? And once you decide, then they'll funnel all the resources in to help you get to that where you want to be. And they're saying make your choice based on what makes you happy, because once you're doing what you like to do, it won't seem like work. Like I have multiple jobs now. I like all of them. I like all of the work that I do. A lot of times people be like, oh, you work so much. Each one of them give me something different that I like. Like I don't hate going to work. It's not always great dealing with everybody at work, but I like all of the jobs I do. So it doesn't always feel like work. So what is it that you want to do that you can funnel your attention into? And then husband. Do you have a husband, or are you trying to make him your husband now? Because I keep hearing husband. Who is that? So either the person you're with is going to be your husband, or because they're showing me a ring. So are you like with someone and you're not married and you're trying and you're going to that road? Because I feel like you're going to be married. I feel like you are married. Okay. So let me see where they're going, because I heard husband. Does he want to move to a different state? Is that what the issue is? He wants to move to a different state closer to family or something like that? Is that what the issue is? Because I feel like he's the catalyst for the move. He wants to move. And they keep showing me lush green grass and growth. So are you like in that southeast corner, like around the Carolinas, Virginia, Georgia? Are you in that area? Hmm. Okay, I don't see your responses, but I do feel like you are going to move. I do feel like he is steering you in the right direction. You're kind of hemming and hawing, like, I don't know if I want to do it. And it does seem like whatever it is that he's wanting to do is a good idea. You live in the Midwest. Okay. So they're showing me more southeast. So kind of like down in that area. But it could be the Midwest because anytime I see lush green grass, I know it's more on the east side. So it could be Midwest, but they're showing me more of that South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia, around that area. So I don't know if that's where he wants to go or that's something. Is he a truck driver? Because or is he gone a lot? Like I feel like he's a truck driver or he's travels a lot. Is that correct? And then I hear them saying trust that he knows what's best for the family. So that's what I got for you, Miss Ash Autumn. And be careful. I feel like there's another little girl coming. And her
Wonderful.
name may start with the M. M. I feel like you're gonna name her something with the M. So that's what I got for you, Miss Autumn. Hi, Pretty Unique. Hi, Jack Mac. Hi, Brittany Larson. Hey, Brittany Larson.
Hey, Brittany Larson, how are you doing? Are you doing? The let's see, Autumn. Autumn, just to kind of piggyback on what Angie was picking up, I do pick a sense of a there's going to be like a 2 or 3 month period somewhere around May, June, July, where you need to be, let's say, you need to be on top of things. You need to be on top of things the first part of the year. I'll put it that way, because the May, June, July is going to put you through a cycle of catching up and of falling way behind because everybody and anybody and all these, a lot of issues that you have no control over, a lot of issues that you have no, you're not going to dominate them. You can't control them. You can't dictate how they're going to happen, but they're going to happen and you're going to be involved. And so May, June, July are going to be very tumultuous times for you. They're going to send you in a tizzy. A lot of your time again will not be your schedule. You'll be working on somebody else's schedule. So I don't know if it's a work project or maybe something happening at home that needs a lot more attention than you anticipated, or whether there's something else going on. But I can tell you that I would make sure that by the time I'm getting into March, April timeframe, I'd make sure I'm way ahead of things. I would have your taxes ready and filed on time. Don't delay until October. Don't do that little delay tactic. I would be on top of things because again, I'm getting May, June, July is going to be a very hectic time for you. And again, is no matter what you do, I don't see that you're going to be able to work around that because it's just an energy that's there. Because again, it's not yours. It's not the things you do. This is the things that other people drop on you or things that they set into motion that you get stuck with. So again, no matter what you do, you're not the person that creates the situation. You're not the person that drives the situation, but you are the person who has to clean up the mess of the situation. So do me a favor and have yourself way together for May, June, and July, because when it hits, it's going to be like a storm, and then it's going to come down by sometime around September, October. You're going to be back onto even keel and then flying through the end of the year. The end of the year is really good, but I do get for that 3 month period, it's going to be a bit trying and chaotic. And the most frustrating part is knowing that you have zero control over it. All you can do is navigate and push through and do the best you can, knowing that it's not yours. You had no control. You didn't create it. You didn't help to change it. You couldn't have done anything. That's the point. All you can do is ride the wave and you will do fine. But make sure that you have your stuff in order because you're going to be taking care of other people's stuff. And that's the worst kind of stuff. Sorry to have to give you some little bad news, Miss Autumn, but you need to hear that, okay? Anything else you want to add there, Miss Angie?
No. Jack Mac just asked me if I got his message on Instagram. Jack, I have like 25 messages. What I don't know what name you would be under. I'm going through and I don't see anything close to what that would be.
Miss Brittany, we heard you moved to California on us.
Wait a minute, what?
Yes, I heard. I think we were on live. Was I doing a live, or were you on Julie's live or something? And I thought I heard that you had moved to California. Yes, I'm almost certain that's the case. And so, wow. Anyway, let's see. I posted. Oh, that's Viviana. Anyway, you got to confirm that, Brittany. Let us know if that is indeed the case, because I thought I'd heard that.
Oh my God.
I'm like,
And
oh
the
my gosh.
person who asked about love readings, no, you know that Miss Bonnie does those love readings earlier today, and you were on with her this morning. If you want a love reading, that's who you go to.
Exactly. Exactly. Miss Bonnie's got the knack. She's got the skills. Let's see. Let's
Oh,
see who else you drawn to.
JoJo's on here too. Hey,
Hey
JoJo.
Jojo, nice to see you. Hopefully your Thanksgiving was a good one, Jojo.
Still switching Outlander. What does that mean?
Still watching Outlander.
Oh, still watching. Oh,
Yeah, I wonder if that
what does
was
that
meant
mean?
for Jojo.
Oh, I'm like, wait, me? Hold on.
So let's see. So who else are you drawn to, Miss Angie?
I don't know. Let's do some. I loved Autumn's energy. It was so great. Norma
Mhm.
Moyers. Am I going to get a new residence within the next year? I heard a yes on that really, really quickly. I see paperwork shuffling around. I feel like you have to make sure you have all your paperwork in order. I see money, like you have to be diligent in your savings also. Like I think you're thinking that it's going to be an easy process, but it's not. But I did get the 10 of cups for you, so that's going to be an emotional fulfillment for you, meaning you're going to get something that is going to bring you joy. So I do feel like you're going to get your house. But then I got the 8 of swords where you were feeling like you were trapped, like you're kind of trapping yourself in your own mind because you're mulling over and over and over and over and over again. Am I going to move? Am I going to? So obviously, or for some reason you don't like where you are. Are you staying with family? Is that the issue? Because I feel like you're kind of being bumped around and you don't have the space that you want. So either your space is too small or you're staying in a space that's not yours and you don't have control over. So you're trying to get out of your home with family or friends and into your own space. I do hear that you're going to get it. You're just going to have to be very, very diligent and very um, um, controlled with how you save your money, spend your money, uh, and the things that you look for. Like you're going to have to keep looking and looking and looking. You're not going to be able to just be like, oh, I walked out yesterday and it was right there. So you're going to have to be very proactive in the things that you do in order to help it. Is there a male that is helping you? Like, do you have a male realtor? Who's a male? There's a male king of swords who is speaking good information to you, but you don't seem to be listening. I keep hearing he's a logical mind and you're kind of in your emotional situation. Like maybe whatever situation you're in, you're really thinking emotionally. Like I have to go. Like they're showing you more of a Knight of Wands with that passion and that, you want to move fast, but this person is more a little bit logical. So there's a male energy or a masculine energy that is giving you logical advice that is telling you what to do, and you just kind of don't want to hear it because it's not exactly what you want to hear. But I'm hearing that you should listen to them because they are trying to steer you in the right direction. I don't get a romantic feel to this person, just a more logical outlook to the situation, but I do get a yes on the move.
And what's the no, number? What's the story with appraisals? Um, so you when you are you did you already put your house up for sale, or did you already find something? Because I'm hearing something about an appraisal, and I'm hearing that it's a low appraisal, about something about an appraisal and a low appraisal. Be careful when you contract. If you are looking to buy, if this is part of a purchase that you're getting to, that you may be seeing this year or something or whatever, be careful that make sure that when you negotiate your deal, make sure your realtor is very good with understanding the numbers, because again, I'm getting low appraisal. So when you lock in a price, you may get something back that says the appraisal is underneath what your selling price is or your buying price. So I don't know if you're buying and selling, or you're just selling or just buying. But I do sense that there's an under appraisal. I think the market has been depressed. The market is not what it was, and therefore the values maybe aren't what they were either, and that may be a surprise. So if you're selling, you may not you may be catching the cycle at the wrong part of the curve, and you may not get what you're thinking. Because I'm picking again up like the warning that the appraisal, the low appraisal, or again warning that the appraisal is coming in lower.
Are you here, Norma? Because you're not responding. I don't know. She's not responding.
Exactly.
All right, Don, who's next? But I saw the paperwork too, so I think that we're right on
Yeah.
the same boat with the, because I just saw lots of, paperwork, and she needs to. Oh, we got a yes, but I don't know what the yes is to. I feel like we asked 5 questions.
Exactly. Exactly. And no, so yeah, Norma. So Norma, one question though. Can you, when you answer, say yes or no? Yes, I own already, or no, I do not own already. Because that kind of answers a lot of the questions that Angie and I are kind of getting at. And then JoJo is, I mean not JoJo, I'm sorry, Brittany. Brittany is Norma is Norma, is Joanne the person I met at the fair when you came to the fair? Is that the same one? Yoga, right? She's a yoga instructor. Is that the same one? So you own, Norma owns. So Norma, are you thinking about moving and therefore you're selling? And again, if that's the case, be careful with the price, because again, be careful about the value of the house and pricing, because I'm getting under appraisal. If the appraisal comes back lower, and that's what my concern is. And I was thinking about a sale part. So whether the values are kind of a little bit depressed and the market isn't as strong as it was, that kind of thing. Look at there are people around you. I'm being told there's people around you who are actually right now discussing selling, and they're close to you, and they've in the same situation. So again, talk to people who you know that are around you who are looking at selling, or and ask them what they're getting feedback with the pricing, because I'm getting be careful, because again the market is a bit depressed and where you are, and the numbers aren't quite what they used to be.
And I also get a male. Is your realtor a male, or is your finance person a male? Like, there is a strong male who is trying to direct you. It could be Don. Maybe that's who it is, but there is a strong male who is trying to direct you and give you some good advice, but you seem to be very emotionally attached. And are you, like, do you have family that is living with you? Is that the issue? Because I feel like you feel cramped or crowded by a lots of people, or by just an environment that you're not comfortable in. I don't know. I don't know what the no is to. What you're saying? See?
So you live by yourself, okay?
I just get cramped. Like, she feels like she's cramped in and there's too many people around her. So I don't know. Are there spirits there? Because I do feel like you're like you're bumping shoulder. There's too many people around you. Or are you trying to go from a city to a more rural area? Because like you're shoulder to shoulder with people, so it just feels like you're cramped, like you're stuck.
Or are
Not
you too
necessarily
close?
stuck, like there's just a lot of people in your space.
Are they in your business? Is it a situation maybe you're around people who know too much about your business, and you're like, you know what, I don't want them so much in my business, because it's like I'm getting what Angie's feeling, but I think it's somebody. I think people talk too much. It's for lack of a better way of saying it, And so maybe you're like, I don't want people talking so much. I don't want. It's none of the damn business. In other words. So I wonder if that's part of it. I don't know. But I do feel like, again, like you just feel like you need space. You need. Have you been too in, or maybe too inundated with other people around you all the time? Again, not necessarily in your home space, and you just need a little break or something. Maybe that's what it is. Because again, I do get some of that, but I feel like it's more of a mind your own business situation. It's kind of like this energy. So, um, so
Are you
yeah.
missing your dad? Are you missing your dad? Is that what it is? Because I see a little girl kind of sitting on the porch with her head down, kind of missing some, waiting on somebody to come home. Are you missing your dad?
Or is it a husband?
There's a male that she's missing.
Yeah.
So maybe that's the male that's trying to give her the advice, and maybe it's from the beyond, but I do feel like there's a male. But so is it a husband, or is there a male that you're missing? Don, did you pick the background colors for the way the chat appears? I like that brown. Is that brown? I like that.
It's like a orangish kind of burnt. Yeah, it's orangish
I
burnt
like that.
with some purples. Yeah, yeah. You can choose some of the backgrounds.
No, the actual chat that's on the screen.
That one I didn't choose.
Oh, it looks nice. I like it.
Yeah. It says no, all are gone. Husband passed. Yeah.
Okay, so
But
but are you missing them? That's the question. Are you
right.
missing them? When we say missing, you can miss a dead person.
That's true. That's true.
That's probably the person that you miss the most.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's a male that you're missing, and you're wishing that you could see them or be around them. I kind of got a fatherly feel to it, but it could be a husband. Also, I just get that you're missing somebody. Oh, very much. You are missing them. Okay, they're trying
And
to
was
comfort you.
and was you had a lot of loss this year. I get a whole lot of loss. So you've been losing. You've been losing a lot of people this year. You've been doing a lot of funerals. This has been a crazy year funeral wise, and it's kind of but don't let it weigh you down. I get the feeling that again it's like weighing you down. Who's the little girl? Who's the young? Not the little girl. Do you have a daughter? Is there a daughter energy there? Is that what you have a daughter? And
Oh, maybe that's the little girl that was on the porch. I thought it was her missing her dad, but it could be her daughter missing her dad.
yeah, like a little blonde girl with a little bit of a round face and big eyes. Very wonderful smile. Mischievous is what I'm picking up. Um, and was your husband in the military? Was he a military guy? Because what's the military? I'm getting a military connection too. What is that? Um, she says, Norma, when you do me a favor, when you answer yes or no, at least give us a little more so we know what the yes is attached to and the no is attached to. Is it no, he wasn't in the military, or no, you didn't have a daughter? Or yes, you don't know what we're saying, and no, you don't want to. Again, add something to the yes or no.
Yes,
So we
no
know
daughter. Yes, no military husband
exactly.
or
Because
dad.
yeah, yeah. Because unfortunately, sometimes we ask too many questions too fast, and the sequence
There's a
of
little delay between Facebook and our chat.
so no, yes, you have a daughter. No, he wasn't in the military. Would that be a correct? And please say no,
No
girl.
girl.
Yes,
Yes,
military. Okay,
military.
the military. Okay. So wow, who's this little girl?
Then maybe it's her, because I felt like it was her sitting on a
And then
porch.
maybe, like you said, maybe it's her
And that's
dad.
why I said, do you miss your dad? So I thought, oh, maybe you're missing your dad, and you're
Yeah,
wishing, like, it's like you just want a big bear hug from your dad.
yeah. So you're right. Maybe the father, it's the father and not the husband then. And so because she is the child, she is the young child. So do you have a roundish face? Did you have big eyes when you were born, younger and dark and lighter hair? Because so that would maybe be you then. And so yeah, wow, okay,
So was it your husband or your dad who was in the military? Or both?
both.
Hi, Natalie. Hi, Paula.
Which one died of cancer? Did either one of them die of cancer? And just don't say yes or no. Say neither died of cancer or one died of cancer and whatever, because maybe that would help to determine the
How
narrow
does
down.
1972 fit in there? That's when The dad died in 1972?
Oh, could be. Wouldn't be her husband, that's for sure. Neither died of cancer. Okay. Well, that's clear. Thank goodness.
Well, what's the 1972? Why did you put that in there? What question did we ask that warrant that?
Is that when you died? Dad died in Dad died 99. Okay. Maybe she was born in 72?
Oh, so maybe it's a no to a lot of death this year? I don't know.
Oh no, I think that's got to be a yes. I feel a lot of death around her. A lot of people died this past year. Life is just confusing. So you haven't had a lot of losses in your family this past year, because I'm getting a lot of I'm seeing you at funeral. I'm getting the energy of funerals. I'm seeing you at funerals and a lot of heavy weight about losing people and people you were close to. So that is were there a number of funerals or no? Lots of death. Okay, yeah, because I was picking that up. But it wasn't the husband. The husband didn't die this year, correct? Or was he one of the? Because I'm getting a lot of females. It's like interesting. A lot of females dying this year for you. So the husband did die this year.
Do
Norma,
you have
how?
an older sister that passed? Because I feel an older sister too.
Hmm. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to move, because you need to shake things up. Husband died in 2012. Okay, good. Yeah, you need to shake things up. I just feel like there's a really heavy energy around you, and it's just you and you're not sure exactly how. And is that why you're moving? Because again, is that why you want to move? Because again, just need to shake things up. You just need to bring about a change, because I really do think that there's something there. Something there. Yeah.
You
Wow.
don't have a daughter. Who's the little girl in the picture? Or is that a little girl? Is that a girl? You know what?
Hmm. She needs a new life. Yeah. I still think that she's the girl in the picture. Were you the only daughter then? Is that what? Because maybe that's what Angie again is picking up. Is that a picture with was it the mother, father, and her or something? Is that what you're seeing or what? Okay.
You have a son.
You
Okay.
have it.
Hey, Angela, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time.
Oh my gosh. Hey.
Exactly. That same thing she said, Angela, too. I mean, long time.
Yeah. Anyway, does your okay? Well, anyway, I think that yeah, you need to be careful with appraisals this year, because again, I think that they're going to be a little bit of a shock as you move to sell and as you want to buy. It could work to your advantage in buying, it could work against you in selling. Again, the market is a little depressed. Things are going to move slower than they might otherwise. But I can see why you'd want to change. I just feel a lot of heaviness around you, a lot of sadness, a lot of death, and you need to shake it off. Unfortunately, moving is not going to fix everything, but it will at least give you a different perspective, and that's kind of a good thing. So if you're ready to move, move.
That was her initial question. Is she going to move? And I do get a yes, but again,
Yeah.
you're going to have to be very diligent.
Yeah. Yep.
Angela.
One more question though. Are you already looking at a house? Because I see a 2-story house, a full basement that's it's like finished but not finished, but the living area is upstairs. So I see a full house. You walk into the living room. There's a living room, and then there's like a kitchen back here. There's bedrooms here and bedrooms here. And then you walk on out, and there's like a little deck with you slide the windows where the dining room area is with the kitchen like this. And then there's a basement underneath, and it's a brick basement. It's you can be down there, but it's not really finished out. Does that sound right? Is that your house, or is that a house you're looking at, or is that the house you're thinking about? Because I'm seeing that kind of house. So if you're looking for something, don't be surprised if that's what you see or wind up in, unless that's the house you already have. Again, you're going to walk. I see the garage here. What I see is like a long, thin house like that. Oh, it's your house. Okay, good. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, and is it how many acres? Are you on like a half acre or up to 5 acres? What's your acreage? Because I'm picking up. This is like rural land. I'm picking up like a rural landscape. So are you like on a half acre, an acre of 5 acres?
Two.
2 acres. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So are you wanting to downsize? Is that what the issue is?
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely need a good realtor. You need an aggressive realtor. And again, be careful of the appraisal because I think that, again, they're probably going to look at numbers that may not quite work the way you think they're going to be. I think that, again, I think we're seeing a little bit of a dip in the market. So just be prepared for that. Just get yourself ready for it. But I do see your house. I do see I clearly see the house. It's interesting. It reminds me very much. It's like interesting because they're kind of showing me my Aunt Eloine's house. And they're showing me a similar house that you have as hers. And so I'm thinking about that house, and it's kind of like what I'm visualizing for you. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Wow. Ooh, interesting. Yeah. Interesting. Wow. Yeah. No, I just leave it there. I just leave it there. That's
Go for it. Go for it.
No, it's crazy. It's crazy because now it's like now I'm getting this energy of my Aunt Eloine's house more reasonable in the sense that it's interesting because I see them selling her house, and I remember when my Aunt Eloine died a few months ago, but I'm seeing her house now. They just showed me her house with the sold sign, so they're my cousins, I guess, are selling her house now, and so this triggered that image. So my Aunt Eloine's house, I wouldn't be surprised if I find out that they're selling her house because I just saw that. And that's all part of the same conversation. It's wow, how crazy is that? I don't know. Anyway, lives close. Who lives close?
Oh, she knows your Aunt Eloise?
You know my Aunt Eloine? Well, you knew her because she's gone. Is that the house are you looking at buying her house? Is that what it was? Wow,
They
they
are
are
selling.
selling.
Oh,
Well, damn, somebody needs to keep me in the loop here. And yes, you are looking to buy her house. Wow, crazy. I got to go in here to
oh
find.
no,
Okay.
no, you're not trying to buy, but yes, they are selling. Oh
Wow.
wow.
I got to go online just to find out what's happening to my family. It's kind of funny. Oh, so is your house like kind of like her house? Because again, I was getting that vision. No, not her house. I understand that, but is your house kind of like her house in that layout then as well then? And is that why they did that? But I did see them selling. I saw the first, and soon I was like, okay, now I'm and then I saw it for sale sign. So you work for Norma. Okay, so you know my Aunt Eloine's house very well because Norma lives right down the street from my Aunt Eloine's house. Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. It is a small world.
Look
Jeez,
at
whiz.
that. And see, you weren't even gonna say it, Don, and now you found out that they're selling her house.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm like, well,
What does
I
Tina
gotta reach out
always
to my
say?
cousin.
Say it. Don't hold it back. Always say it.
Yes, yes. Oh wow, that's crazy. I didn't realize. It's kind of my aunt was yeah, that wasn't her first house. I remember my aunt lived a smaller farm. I call it the little farm. When I first was able to remember, she had a little farm, and then they moved to this big farm, and they lived on this big farm for years, and it was like hundreds of acres, and they had a big old milking parlor, and they had the big old they put the waste bin, they would the waste tank, I guess you would call it, and the house, a big old country house, a big old beautiful country house on the hill, right? And we used to play in the barns all the time. Every time there was a big family event, it was at my Aunt Eloine's, and then that's the house that I remembered for years. And then when I went to Germany, we even came back and did family reunions there. And then eventually my aunt sold that house, and she sold it at one time. Her and my uncle sold the house, and they back then there was a way that which the ag people, the ag whatever it was, somehow had a hand in it, and if they stopped buying it, then you had to take it back. And so my aunt took it back at one point, and then she finally had it on the market for a few years, and it sold again. And she was hoping that something would have happened. She could keep it, but it was just again too much. And then they found the small farm. They bought the small farm, sold that one. 6 months later, and I could be wrong on my numbers, but I'm pretty darn close. It's 6 months later, a tornado came and wiped out the house and took out the barns and the house. It left the milking parlor and then the two silos, so it kind of went around it. Um, but it took out the house and the barn and the feed barn, and I was like blown away. So when I came back for the first time after having seen them and knew they had sold it, it was surprised to not even see the house there anymore. It was just shocking, you know. And her house that she lived in until she died recently. That house was so much smaller, and just it was one story instead of the two stories. It was not this beautiful grandiose thing. It was in more of a traditional modern house. It wasn't. It was not that it was bad. It just wasn't my Aunt Elaine's house. Because my Aunt Elaine's farmhouse, the dining room was in the back, right? You walk into the house, and there was like the living area here, and then a family room here, and the kitchen back here, and it's like a four square house, right? And on the back end was a big old dining room. And believe me, my Aunt Eloise needed a big dining room because she served buckwheat cake breakfasts almost every morning. And then at
Wait,
lunchtime,
what was it?
buckwheat cake, buckwheat cakes. Oh yeah, it's a very big thing up in Western Maryland, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, that area there. Buckwheat cakes and Kingwood. They actually have a buckwheat festival, and I've had two cousins who were queens of the buckwheat festival. Yeah, so it's crazy. So yeah, and they have and so my Aunt Eloise made buckwheat pancake breakfasts, and everybody would come. And actually, I think she had buckwheat pancake breakfast she made it just a few days before she passed. She had made the buckwheat cake breakfast. And so my cousin Joyce actually is trying to carry on the tradition of doing buckwheat cake breakfast.
Soon as
But
I
yeah,
type buckwheat in, it says buckwheat pancakes.
yeah, buckwheat. I'm telling you, and it's a bit sour, and it's not to everybody's flavor, believe me. But it's one of those things that's so traditional. It's unbelievably traditional. And my aunt put on a
Oh, she
spread.
says Norma does every Sunday.
Norma does it. Okay, yeah. Norma is not this Norma, but the Norma she's talking about is my cousin who owns the bakery, who apparently she works for, because she just said she works at the bakery. So my cousin Norma is Aunt Eloine's daughter, her
Oh,
oldest daughter.
wow.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm not surprised she would take on that role. But Norma, oh my gosh, Norma makes the best breads. Oh Lord have mercy. Norma makes the absolute best bread. There's a sweetness to that bread that when you eat it, you're like, oh, you're in heaven. I'm telling you, it's so good. And then so she works with my other cousin too, because my other cousin Debbie works at the bakery, and my cousin Debbie's like the cookie queen. She makes the best cookies in the world. She's amazing, and some cakes too. So anyway, sorry I didn't mean to get off that, but I'm
Oh,
telling you.
no. Listen, when you say food, I'm like, hello, what'd you say?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! So now, I got to call. I got to call and say, "Hey, you're selling the house." I'm like, I did not know.
See, Don?
Jeez. And guess what? Unfortunately, they got to be careful because I think the appraisal is going to work on their part too, and it's not going to be as much as they thought it was going to be. So there you go.
And when I said, look, maybe Don's the man that I saw helping you. That's the advice that you needed, a male telling you what to do. Because I said, there's a male who's giving you good advice. You got to listen to what he's saying. There it is.
Exactly. Exactly.
All
Whew.
right.
Wow, that was interesting.
Two very good readings. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's like going home without going home. Who is?
Angela, are you still in here? Angela Applegate, are you still in here? I got a very specific message for her, and I kept um, trying to move past it, but they want me to tell. They keep showing me a stop sign. So for Angela, I want to know if she's still in here.
Angela, Angela, are you still here? Angela. You're welcome, Norma. You're welcome, the other Norma.
Norma. It was nice to meet you, Miss Norma. Always nice to have a family connection.
Exactly.
Okay. Angela, did you just meet a guy, or are you in a new relationship with a guy? Because I get a big stop sign. Because the reading that I got for you is kind of career and love. And it seems to be like your career is picking up, because I got the Wheel of Fortune, or that like your career, your life focus, or where you want to go is picking up. And then they showed me a little tiny path off to the side that is going in the wrong, that is kind of taking you off your path. And they're trying to make, and they're telling me to tell you, like, this person is a no-go. Whoever this
Oh,
guy is a no-go. And then I get like the Seven of Cups, like you have a lot of options if you stay focused on where you want to go. But you're not really, you're kind of getting off to, you're getting off your path. Like, this is the path you're supposed to be on. Stay focused. Your career's going to pick up. Your purpose is going to pick up. Everything that you want is going to go in that direction. But you seem to be veering off just a little bit to the left. And it seems to be like a male. They're showing me a stop sign that says no to this male that you may have just met, or that you may be just getting a little bit into a relationship with. You just moved, but not sure if you should be there. So did you move with a guy? Is that what it is, that you move with a guy? Because they're giving me a stop sign. They're saying, no, that is off your path. You were going straight and you were doing good, but then you kind of went to the left, and they're saying no. And then you're waiting on your ships to come in. Are you waiting on an offer? Like, did you apply recently for a position, or are you hoping for something to come? Because I got the Three of Wands, and that's a good thing, like good information coming in, or good, like you're waiting on something, like you've planned for it. You've worked hard for it, and now you're waiting for it to come in. And so um, there's an offer, or there's something that you're waiting on, a decision that you're waiting on to come in. And with the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Wands, that means good things are coming for you, but you have to stay focused. You can't be side. And it seems like it doesn't take much to kind of sideline you, like a bleeding heart, or a nice little, word in your ear. You're like, oh, hey, what'd you say? Forget all of that over there. And you totally kind of get sidetracked. So they want you to stay focused, because you're right on the path of where you want to be, and you're starting to make progress with where you want to go, career wise or business wise or purpose wise. But don't let this kind of veer you off to the side. And then I got the Four of Swords, which is kind of just like needing a little bit of rest, or maybe your hopes and fears, or you kind of you just needing to kind of slow down a little bit. You're moving too fast to the left instead of going straight, and you just need to get back on track and kind of listen to this voice versus whoever's chiming in your ear right now. But otherwise, you're doing pretty good. So that's what I got for you. So that's what I got for Angela.
I was trying to pick up on the hesitancy for why you're not certain you made the right choice in moves. But I'm just,
I like
yeah.
that. I was cautious talking about wanting to go shopping at the Hallmark store to find a husband like I see in the movies. So you're not with a guy, because there's a stop sign, there's a halt, and it's kind of moving you to their left as if you've already met, or maybe that's just the thing, is to not let that side track you. But I got a big stop sign on it.
But from what Angie was just told, you may have missed this earlier, but you can draw the shape of a man and you write something inside it, right? Husband or whatever.
You draw one of the sacred geometry shapes, and the shape that
Okay.
Lester told me is the six-pointed star. He said that is the one that's used most often, or the decahedron. Is it decahedron? He said those, you draw that, and then you draw what you want inside of it. And then Julie said she was told to draw an Ankh symbol and draw what she wanted inside the Ankh, and you'll get that too. So again, they're just saying use the sacred geometry symbols to draw that out, and then put what you want inside the symbol. And I'm gonna put a husband inside my symbol. Boom.
What's an ankh?
It's that little. It looks like a cross, but it looks like a loop cross. The little
Like with
uh
the thing on top, like this on top?
yeah,
That one?
and then it looks, yeah, the cross symbol.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't know it was called. I didn't know that. That's
it's
good to
called an
hear.
Ankh.
Yeah. Angela says, I moved in with a friend and he is chiming in my ear.
Okay, so that's the no go. That's the no go. I don't know if it's romantic, but that's the stop sign that I got.
Hmm. Is that all he's doing in your ear? I don't know. I don't know. Okay.
Again,
Whispering sweet
stay
nothings.
focused on your career,
Hey,
and if
Julie.
you have to close your door, if you're in a separate bedroom, keep your door closed.
Hey, Julie. Nice to see you. And we are just
Hey,
talking about you.
Julie.
Your ears must be burning.
Exactly. Egyptian cross. That's what she calls it too. Yeah. Well, now.
So
I like that. But you do have a lot of options coming up. But again, remember with the Seven of Cups, it can be good and bad. So be aware of what your options are. And is this an ex? Because this is, that retrograde season. So is this somebody that you used to, tangle with a little bit, do the mattress mambo, and then now like, oh, we could be friends, but they're just saying be careful. And I got a big stop sign, so just be mindful of the things that you commit to with this person. Like, don't get too deep in. Like, I wouldn't buy a house with this person or finance a car with this person. All right.
Asa, have you been having visitations from your mom? Because I'm
Or
picking up some.
sister, because I got a sister. Her sister's passed on too, right?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Does she have a sister?
I thought she had a sister.
I don't know. I have the big stop sign up. Hmm. Yeah. For some reason, Angela, I'm picking up a energy like your mom. Your mom. And again, have you been feeling her around you? Have you been? Has she been kind of? I don't know. Has she been? Has she? I know that you know when she's there. I just went to
Okay.
Michigan and spent time with my mom's people. Okay, that's why then. Okay, because I felt her energy around you, so that's the energy of being around them. Okay, interesting. Yeah, because I was picking up that energy.
Is
So
there a sister? Who is your sister there, or do you have a sister? Because I got my brother and mom died. Okay, I remember that story. But do you
oh
have a
yeah,
sister too?
I remember now. I remember. Yeah, your mom was one of the first energies I saw. She actually showed herself in the dark room that night, and I
Wait,
remember that.
that's the earring.
That's the earring.
Got it.
Aren't you the earring? Aren't you the
Earring in
aren't
the
you the
casket.
earring? Yeah, you dropped the earring and the
No
mother.
sister. Okay.
Exactly, no sister, just the mom and the brother, and the brother. Yeah, we know, and yeah, and then the earring because she kept coming through, and you were, and I remember because I was as she was coming through, it wasn't connecting to you, and it was, but you were yes, okay, yes, because you were like you were thinking, this can't be me, and then finally the mom and Tina's trying to move us on, and your mom's like, no, we're not moving on. She knows I'm here for her, and I kept saying it's a daughter. And then she's like, tell her about the earring. And I'm like, what's about the earring? I remember that. I remember now. Oh my gosh. Yes, 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 yes,
Wow.
yes. Yep. She kept trying to give food. Yeah. So wow. Yeah, I remember. I remember now. Oh my gosh. That's a way back, Angie. That's years now. That's been years. Wow. Wow. That's cool. Well, anyway, yeah. So that's why the energy. That makes sense. So it's good. I hope the visitation was good. The visit there was good with you, because again, that I felt like a lot of kind of like I don't know, like like a healing kind of feeling. It was good. It was good. And that's why the mom was there. But so it's the mom's energy. There was a healing with that, which is good. Wow. Interesting. Wow. So
Well, did you get any of the snow? Because it's snowing there now.
oh,
I don't miss it at all now, not even a little bit.
I had somebody who is flying to Chicago tomorrow.
Absolutely not.
And she had just moved here. She moved here, but then she had to go back. She's going back to because of family or whatever. And um, wow, she went to Grand Rapids and Frankenmuth, ooh,
The movie.
Michigan. Anyway, so no, she was telling me she's getting ready to go to fly out, and I'm like, oh, you can keep because we were in New Mexico and it was chilly, but it was still cold to me because of my body has gotten so acclimated to Arizona. And I'm like, I used to walk out in shorts and a t-shirt in 30 and 40-degree weather. No, I gotta have sweaters. I gotta have thick pants because the first day we were in New Mexico, I had thinner pants, and the air went right through him. I'm like, oh no, 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 no. As Angie would say, look at my face. I can't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
No.
I had to go and change into a thicker jean, and then also bought a sweater on top of my shirt because I was like, oh, it was cold. I was like, oh, I can
Oh,
handle this.
you're not even in Arizona. She's not even in Arizona anymore, Dom.
Oh, Angela, you left
She's in Cleveland for 15 months.
15 months. Oh my gosh. And Brittany bugged out. Angela bugs out. Everybody's.
Everybody's leaving. Oh well.
Oh, I just left.
Well, Don,
What happened?
Don has left the building. Then it's just little old me here by myself. I feel like Grover from Sesame Street, little old lovable Grover from Sesame Street. Phoenix is not hot as hell, Angela. Phoenix is nice. You'll miss us. You'll miss us. Did you see Michigan beat Ohio State the other day? That gave me great joy. And while you were in Frankenmuth, did you go and see like Christmas stuff? I don't know what happened to Don. Maybe a ghost took him out. I don't know. Um, Wait, you can still hear Don? I can't even hear Don. Julie, how do you hear Don? Hey, Brittany, that was right on time. Wait a minute, how does Julie still hear Don? I don't hear anything. Julie has sonic ears because I'm right here and I don't even hear Don.
Do
This
y'all
is
see me?
crazy. Oh wait, I can hear him a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is weird. Oh, now he's back.
And my camera's different. I have no idea what happened. None.
One of Don's spirits came in and was like, "Hey, I'm taking over."
Oh my goodness. I guess I'm going to change cameras because it's like my other camera is locked. It's connected. Oh well. So now I'm down here. Okay. Let me.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy, crazy, crazy.
That was weird. I have no
Did
idea
you
what
guys
happened.
see that? It was the magic of the night.
I'm telling you.
Divine timing. Oh my goodness.
It's something else.
She said Julie is astral travel.
It kept me from getting in trouble. Maybe I was going to get myself in trouble, so I needed to be hushed.
Brittany, I can't believe that you moved and you didn't even tell us you were moving. That is crazy business.
I know. And Brittany,
We could at least
we were gonna do let me try in English. In January, we are gonna do the event again, and I was looking forward to you being there and giving us an amazing chat. So there we
that's
go.
okay.
Right camera.
Oh, okay.
That was weird.
Hello
Even the camera.
somebody.
Wow. So
Hello somebody.
Mercury.
That was more than Mercury retrograde.
That was Mercury, Venus, and Mars. Lord have mercy. They really wanted me to shut up. They're like, you're gonna get yourself in trouble, so let me just take it out. And it was weird because it shut down the network. Apparently, I don't know. It was weird. So
You keep saying that, but I don't believe you, Brittany, when you say that. Is that true?
well, if you're gonna move in with somebody, JoJo's a nice one to be living with. That's
Exactly. Wait a minute, does Miss Linda cook for y'all? I'm jealous now. Oh, she said she'll come back and do a psychic prayer. Wait a minute. Brittany, you had a great bustling business here. You just let all of that go too? I remember. Oh my goodness. So much going on. I feel like we need to have like another psychic palooza.
Yeah. Well, I still watch her like all the. Brittany, you pop up all the time on my feed. So I'm always heart.
And Brittany is the new the person that we saw at the fair, or is this another new? Oh my gosh. I'm so jealous of y'all. I bet y'all what y'all have for dinner today. I bet it was good. And Brittany, you better not say you cook. Mama cooks every night. Oh, y'all I'm so jealous. Oh, you still have an amazing business going. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm so jealous of y'all over there.
Small.
Brittany is in California. Angela asks where you are. She's in California. Everybody's just moving all around. Maybe it's time for me to go too, Don. Where I'm gonna go? If I leave, I'm going to a different country.
New is another new, she says.
Oh. Wow. It's a lot going on. Let me get out your business. We just catching up over there. Who's next, Don? Who do you got next?
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Oh my. All right, who's next, Don? All right, who has a question? Go ahead, type your question. Angela's gone. Brittany's gone. Miss Bonnie's gone.
Makes
Oh, I know my Miss Linda can cook. That's why I'm jealous.
yeah. Can you believe it that Bonnie's been gone about a year now? I was
Yes, she was saying it was a year.
yeah.
Just I think it was just this week.
Yeah, because my Facebook, we had a picture taken, me, you, and Bonnie at a
Oh,
restaurant the
restaurant,
week.
Brio or wherever it was. Yeah.
Yep. And so that popped up on my Facebook feed. It's like, oh, a year ago, and I'm like, has it been a year already? Jeez.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Miss Bonnie. Oh my. Well, who has a question? Who's still in the chat and has a question? Type your question.
And JoJo's mom does Puerto Rican food too,
Oh, what?
not just
Miss
Italian.
Linda?
Yeah, she does Puerto Rican food, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know what? JoJo asked a question. She asked about her 2025.
Okay, we can do JoJo
Let's do
2025.
JoJo. Let's see, JoJo.
Because remember, Miss Melinda used to be married to a Puerto Rican.
Oh.
The husband was, remember the husband who was on the motorcycle when died. He was from Puerto Rico. That's JoJo.
See.
Yeah. Is that right, JoJo? Am I remembering right? Because I'm almost certain that your dad was from Puerto Rico, right? He's New Yorican, I think, right?
Miss JoJo, did you start your business and it didn't go as great as you wanted it to go, or have you not started? Because I get the judgment card, which is answering to your calling. So did you not do it, or did you do it and it didn't go as well as you want? Because I got the Sun card, I got all major arcana for you for 2025, Miss JoJo. So what happened with the business? Did you not do it? Because like I get a start stop. So did you start it and it didn't go as well as you want, so you pull back, or were you about to do it and you pull back? Because with the judgment card for me, that's you. They're calling you to do your purpose. They're trying to awaken you to make you do what you're supposed to do, and you're not doing it. But you got the Sun card, which is success and achievement, which is one of the best cards in the deck. So I feel like that's moving. You're lagging on it. That's the problem. So it's like, look, look. It can't look major moves. That's your 2025 major moves. Major moves. All good. Not a single minor arcana. That's big moves. That's you committing to it and doing it. Oh, you're just busy with other stuff. So you haven't put a lot of your, like, I feel like if you put all of your creative effort into it, it will pick up, and you just haven't done it. And if you have done it, I don't know about it, because I remember the things that you said you were going to be selling, but I don't ever recall any kind of links, any kind of emails, any kind of text messages, any kind of, hey, my store is open, my thing is open, so that we could support your business. So did you start and not tell us? But I get very good for you once you actually move forward on it, and that's what they're trying to get you to do, to move forward, to have the confidence in yourself. I hear confidence in yourself, to push a little bit more forward, and to put some of those other things on the back burner while you try to move yourself forward with that. So your reading was kind of easy for me.
Yeah, it's interesting too because I see a priorities question here. And a lot of people have asking a lot of things of you. A lot of things are all around you, and the question is what is it you want? And you've got to again you just got to sit down and you have to figure out a way um again to navigate this, and you just got to get going. And this is it's interesting because the energy I'm picking up is that this business is not the business and the success of the business is not just the success of the business. The business's success is more of a checking a box for you, a pride, an accomplishment, a thing of like, I can do this. I can, if I set my mind to it, I can get it done. And so that's why this has to happen. You have to get it rolling because it is more than just starting a business. There's a lot of emotional baggage that has come from life itself, and this will help put a lot of that to rest. And it's like, because again, you get distracted and you're overwhelmed with certain things from so many things bombarding you, that you at some point you feel like, I can't accomplish anything because I'm always, I can't, I'm getting close to the finish line and I can't, whatever. And the point now is, this is one time you need to cross the line. You need to get it done. And Jojo, you need to reach out to my son Michael. He can help you with the website. If the website's the issue, Michael can do that. Michael can help you with that. So you need to reach out to Michael and have him work with you on that. He's in Bali, but he still has internet connection, and he can get on internet. He can set your website up. Remember, if you check out SonoranMysticTarot.com, anybody, you're all welcome to check it out. Michael did that. Michael did SonoranMysticTarot.com for me, and it's a great website. Actually, I just the other day was tweaking it. I messed it up a little bit. I got to call him and say, hey, can you get back in there and fix it? Because I tried fixing it myself, and the way he programmed it, I couldn't. I'm like, damn, I couldn't figure out what he did. So I did a workaround, so it's not as perfect as it was. But I'm telling you, he's good at his skills, and he'll help you with that, Jojo. He will help you with that for sure. Michael likes you guys. He always did. And of course, I'll have to nudge him too. If I have to nudge him, I'll nudge him. But I don't have to, because Michael he'll do it. He'll step up to the plate. So if the website's all you need, let me know. I mean, we can help you with that. We can get you up. But you really do need to check a box on this one. This is something that's more than just starting a business. This is something about moving forward. It's about showing that you can have progress. So there's a psychological impact with this, not just the benefit of the business, and you're going to do well.
They also show me like the kids kind of going off doing their own thing and not needing her as much. So, it's more her time. And instead of using her time for her, she's finding other ways to help other people. When like you're reclaiming your time, but you're not reclaiming it for you. You're reclaiming it and then repurposing it for somebody else. So let the kids, go off and do their thing where they don't need you as much or as intensely as they did. And then reclaim your time for what you want it to be. Give yourself that, like Don says, is achievement. Because for me, the sun card is success and achievement. And that's what you're trying to get to. But you're like, is there a fear of it going well, or is there a fear of letting go of the stability that for something that you don't know? Because there seems to be a little bit of fear in there, like not fear of failure, but more fear of success. What if it does work out? Then what next?
And you have a great resource in Brittany Larson when it comes to social media and how to use social media and how to use it to your advantage in a marketing aspect as well as a communications aspect. You have somebody there who really understands that aspect of it super well. I mean, I'm always amazed at how comfortable and good she is with the social media stuff. So you've got that too. So again, yeah. Make this a priority. Really, I think it's going to be super important for you. And I think it's more than just the business. It's not the business. This is a checking the box of I can do this. I finally something I've done. Something you can put to bed. That's what I see. Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, Jojo. Yeah, I'm excited for you. So yeah, make this happen. Make it a priority, my dear. And of course, I've been telling you that for a while, so you're not surprised to hear from me. If anything, you're like, please, I don't need to hear again. But really, this is your year. This is your year to shine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she's a big. She knows the social media stuff so well, and she's so comfortable and she can, she can help you navigate that easily. So super. All right, Miss Angie, let's see who else is up.
All right, who's next? So we did JoJo. There was somebody else who asked about a settlement in their family. Hey, James. It was I can't remember who it was.
3 names. It was 3 names, right? Something.
Pam Matthews Murphy. Pam.
Yeah. Let me find
it. I didn't get a yes on the settlement. Let me see. Pam, are you still here?
So this is about a divorce situation or a relation, a visitation, or I mean, what is a family settlement?
I didn't get a yes on it. I gotta know, like you feel like you're being cheated out of something, like somebody's keeping something from you. So it could be a divorce or something, but I feel like she feel like somebody's hiding something or cheating her out of something that she's due, but I don't get a yes on a settlement. Like I feel like she's fighting an uphill battle, but I just don't feel like she's gonna get it.
And folks, Christmas is coming up. A great Christmas gift, Angie's book, will be a great Christmas gift for anybody if you want to give one. That's a nice one to give.
Also, JoJo, the things that she's selling would be great things for Christmas because wasn't it like candles and things like that? That would have been a great time.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
settling in a state, okay?
Or is it like face stuff too or something?
Yeah. This would listen. The Christmas season would have been perfect because people are very much into giving. You're settling in an estate, so
Oh, so the family settlements and how the distribution of the estate based on what the will is, or if it's not a will, then it's
she wants to know how much she's gonna get, not if there's gonna be one. Like she knows there's gonna be one, just how much she's gonna get. Is that what it is? Because she feel like somebody's not giving her her due. And is there multiple houses involved? Because I feel like there's more than one house. Or if not, then you're dividing the house by three. I feel like there's three. Is there three people? Are you not speaking up? Because I got the Queen of Swords, which means that I feel like you're not speaking up enough. I get three people. I get multiple houses, maybe, or multiple, like either you're dividing the estate into three parts or there's multiple houses. Dad, one house. Oh, by six. Oh, well, why did I get three? My brother won't settle it. Oh, he's the only holdout?
child. You know what? If one of y'all being too nice. If he doesn't want to settle, go back to court, ask for a partition agreement, which will therefore the court will grant it. A probate court can do this. A probate court has extreme power. They can do things that even county courts can't do, and they can also go out and draw things in implements. What you can do is you can go out, you can ask the court to do ask the court to do a partition agreement, which means the court will then force a sale of the property and partition the assets to equal the whatever the value is. Sometimes you have to sometimes you have to kick the mule to get it to move, but you can do it, and the courts can do it. I don't know if you have an attorney or maybe you haven't spent money to do it. It doesn't matter. If you don't have an attorney, you can at least go to your court. You can draft a petition yourself and ask the court for a partition agreement, and make the court force a partition, which means force a sale, and then partition the assets. Or they can get an appraisal. If he doesn't want to sell, they can get an appraisal, and they can figure out how much each person's share would be worth, and then he can buy their shares if he wants, and therefore he can do the same thing. Again, partitions agreements are clean and concise, and the courts do them all the time. So if you can't get him to sell it, you can't get him to make on it, go back to the court and just say, hey, we like a partition agreement. That's what I would suggest to you. I'm not giving legal advice, by the way. I did not give you legal advice. I'm giving you ideas, nothing more than ideas, because I don't practice law anymore, and I don't practice in your state probably because I don't. So there you go. So, but
And is because I keep getting three. So is it a house and two other lots, or is it three other lots? Because I get three. There's three of something. So there's either a house and two other lots, or there's three lots that needs to be divided. But either way,
night, Jojo.
I feel like you're not getting what you want because you're not speaking up, and you need to speak up, and that may be the route that you need to take to go back to the court. I can't believe that one person is keeping six people from doing what they need to do. Hello, Victoria. Hi, angels.
Hey, Angels, nice to see you. And hopefully your headache is and you're feeling better today.
And I get that Pam feels trapped, like she can't
Three other.
move forward. But that's just because she's, again, not using all her options. 3 lots. Okay, that's why I kept getting 3. I'm like, there's 3 of something. That's the 3 lots. Okay. And there's 6 of you all. I don't know.
I kind of get. I'm telling you, no, not the psychic part, just the legal part. Get a partition agreement. Just move the case forward. That puts the light under somebody's butt, and that's what you need to do.
It has been fun, angels. Hi, Mars, Mars. Where did you email me at? You know what? If y'all sent it to my Gmail, it's in there with I don't know what. You know what? Jack Mack said he sent me an Instagram message. Are y'all listen? Y'all not going to the fake Angie instead of the real Angie, are y'all?
Oh, they may be
Because
because
Jack Mack, I don't have a message. I never got a message. I went through my inbox and I did not see a message from Jack Mack unless he has a different name. And then Victoria, I'm gonna have to check my other Gmail account because I have 2 Gmails. I have an Angie5 and then I have an A5Says yes at Gmail. So I'm gonna have to see which one it is to respond to you because I don't not respond to your messages, so I just probably haven't get it. So make sure you're going to the right Angie and not to some lunatic who's asking you for your money because you guys haven't paid me anything. So please don't let these
don't
people
fall for the
scam
scam.
you.
Yep.
It's about the twins. Wait a minute, who having twins? What? Hey, you having twins? What? I gotta go read that email now. What is going on? I don't forgot who is reading. Oh, Pam. Pam A5 says yes. Okay, I'm gonna go in there and look. Oh my goodness, I need to know. What happened to Pam? Did she just maybe she got all the advice she needed on the house. Okay. Oh my goodness. Victoria. Oh my gosh, I need to go and see what Victoria's talking about.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my goodness, you're having twins. You said you told me to watch out for twins, and now look. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Is one of them named Angie?
It will be.
Oh my goodness. Congratulations. I'm so happy for you. If that's what you want.
Twin
Oh,
sister.
twin sisters.
Pam says twin sister.
Wow. Angie and Angel. I like it.
Congratulations.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't know. Wait a minute. It ain't number PayPal receipts in here from where I spent all my money. I don't see a message from you, Victoria. Let me see. I'm gonna have to go find it. Oh my goodness, twins! I love it. I'm so happy for you. Are you moving? Because I see you moving too. Oh, James, is James still here? Victoria, don't leave. We'll come back to you. James, is James still here, Don?
I don't know. I saw that. And I thought we'd see if
Oh,
we go fishing. James, are you still here? Are you? Just let us know. But go ahead and finish Victoria first.
okay. Victoria, I see you. It okay. I see a big black house, or a big dark house. So, is there a house that is, at, on the corner of where my grandmother used to live? There used to be a big black house on the corner that was multiple stories. It was like 3 units of housing, but it was a family house. Are you looking to move into a bigger house, Victoria? And this is like or are you looking to move into a family house, like a house that's been in the family? Because I see you in a bigger house, and I see two strollers parked in the front yard, and there's a big porch on in front of like where the strollers are parked. And it's a Four Seasons place where you're living. Because I see so it may be in the fall that you're going to move, because they're showing me leaves on the ground that are fall colors. So maybe in the fall is when you're going to leave, or is that when your lease is up, like later in the year, next year, and you're wanting to move next year? Is that what the problem is that what I'm seeing, Victoria? It's a huge house, and it's either a family house or you want to move your family to a bigger house, but it seems like it's going to be in the fall. I don't know. No old house. Okay. Um, But it feels like in the fall. Like, is your lease going to be up in the fall? Because I see fall leaves on the ground, and you moving to this bigger house, and it has a big front porch. Is that important to you, the big front porch? So that you can watch the kids out in the yard? And do you have another kid, like like a 6-year-old? 6 or 8, somewhere around there, under 10, a little? Yes, a bigger house. Okay, I see the bigger house. Um, who's the guy? I hear a male voice. Is there a lover coming with you, or wanting you to move closer to them or with them? Because I hear a male voice that keeps saying, "Come on." He's a good guy, and I hear that he's a good guy. Oh, there is a big porch there, and you're wanting to move out. So that is the family house. Is that the family house? Okay. Your daughter. Okay, you have a 6-year-old. You have a daughter that's older. Okay. And then is there a male that wants you to come live with them? Probably the twins' dad. Why don't you want to go? He seems like a good guy. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. They're not making it seem like was he like in that player kind of energy, and you don't trust him? Because I get a come on, like he wants you to come with, and is red his favorite color? Okay, what's the red? Is red his favorite color? Because I see him in a red shirt. And is he distant and cold because you won't listen to him? About the pregnancy. I don't know what that means. He's acting. Wait. Oh, because you're pregnant now. Oh, you're pregnant now. Oh. So is he not happy about the pregnancy? Because to me, I keep hearing "come on," like he wants you to come live with him. And if he's not the one, then there is a male that wants you to come live with him, because I keep hearing "come on." Oh, okay. Then maybe he's not the one. Into your own place. But I don't feel like it'll be earlier in the year. It'll be later in the year. The kids will almost be one. Oh, okay, from the way he's acting, you don't think so. Who's the red shirt? Well, this person likes red. They have on a red shirt. And is he a bigger, darker guy? And when I say bigger, like a broad shoulder, bigger guy. Bray. I don't know who Bray is. Is Bray the bigger, darker guy? Oh, someone you don't know yet. Okay. So this is a darker skinned guy. He has on a red shirt, and he's a bigger guy, and he's saying "come on," like he's asking you to come to him or to come be with him. So maybe it'll be later if you're pregnant now. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Maybe he might want you while you're pregnant. Heck if I know.
Could be.
But I do get good things for you. But you're going to need help when you first have the baby. So I don't know that you're going to move alone anytime soon. So, but you're going to get help either from the cousin, but it seems to be male help. It doesn't seem to be, and I don't know if your cousin's a female, but it seems to be male help that you're getting that is assisting you with the babies when they're little. Is your mom passed on? Or is she trying? Because I feel like she's trying to help you or guide you. So either she's here and she's trying to help you out, or she's passed on and she's trying to connect with you. Or the cousin is female. But is mom passed on? And there's something about breakfast in the morning. Mom and breakfast. I thought you said twin girls. Didn't she say twin girls? Oh no, she's living. Okay. So is she trying to help you? Is it something about breakfast and making you breakfast or helping you or cooking for you? Or are you reminiscing about that? Or is that a grandmother? Somebody making breakfast in the morning.
Oh, Pam said that. Pam said twin sisters.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, twins? Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Then that's all I got for Miss Victoria.
And I don't think James is here anymore either. So, who else are you interested in? Who else draws your attention?
Well, Mercury Virgo just says any insights is appreciated. And I've never heard that name before. Oh,
Mercury.
Victoria's hoping for two girls too. She don't know the gender and she's hoping for two girls. Okay. I just see two strollers. I don't see a gender. But there is a male coming into your life. If it's not the dad, then there is a male who's going to help you.
And
I got
Mercury Virgo, let us know. Do you have a specific question, or is that your question? Just any insight? Is that a general question, or do you have a specific? If you could clarify, that'd be nice. Not necessary, but nice.
And I also heard Mercury go on the trip. Is someone wanting you to go somewhere with them and you're not going? Like I heard go on the trip. Don't say no. Go on the trip. And then the Hierophant came out, which is traditional institutions, education. Like is someone wanting you to go on a trip or if it's the Hierophant, it's probably learning something. Where's somebody asking you to go and you're not sure whether you should go or not? Because I heard immediately go on the trip or take the trip. You should go wherever they're wanting you to go. And is it out of the country? It doesn't seem to be here in America. I don't know if you're in America, but it feels like it's out of the country or it's a long distance where they want you to go because they're showing me over water. So is someone asking you to go on a trip out of the country with them and you're not sure? Is it or is it Canada? Why am I? No, this seems to be over water. I don't know where Mercury Virgo went.
Mercury, are you here? I mean, you just said you wanted a reading and then you left.
Exactly.
Oy vey. Do, 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 do. If anybody would like a reading and you are here right now, this is a good time to chime in. Oh, is anybody out there even chatting these days? Because it's like, hello.
Oh, Brenda Costner's here. Paul is here.
Okay. Can you give us an idea? Are you going to have like a general question or a specific question? What is the question? Don't say specific. Come on, you guys. You've done this before. You
I
don't need.
think Brenda asked about 2025 earlier. Put your question in there. Don't just say me. What is your question?
Oh, out of nothing at all. Out of nothing at all. Out of nothing at all. Knock, 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 knock.
Oh, what's the new year look like for Brenda Costner? I feel like you've been told that. But let me see. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the cards for real for Brenda because I'm not getting anything psychically.
Oh, you pick up on the energy. I want to run something for. I want to play this for everybody. This is from Angie and myself to all of you. We're starting early this year. That's from last year, remember?
And I loved it because it was a globe.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at angels, just a bit. Mercury Virgo, we already passed you. We asked you 50 questions and you didn't even answer not a single one. Who are we doing?
Brenda
Oh,
Cost. What's New Year's look like?
okay. Let's see what I got for Brenda.
That's one of my old man moves. To forget. What is that?
Do,
do, do, do, do, do, do.
I don't know. I get I get a 4 even stability. Like there's not anything happening high or low for you. I get a 4. They show me the number 4, not even like a 4 of swords, 4 of pentacles, a 4 of anything, just a 4. I get like stability. Um I don't know. Don, if you get anything, you can go ahead. I'm not really getting anything for Miss Brenda. Oh, and what comes out the 4 cups? Well, hello. And that's usually you not seeing something. And I like the way they do it here. Like you're being offered something and you're not seeing it. You're concentrating on something else, but you're not seeing what's being offered to you. And then I get hermit energy, like you pulled back from, um, from like pull back. And the word I keep hearing is pull back from the world, trying to regroup or figure things out for yourself. But there's something that's being offered to you that you're not seeing or that you don't want and you're refusing to take it. Let me see what else I'm getting. Oh my gosh, Ramona, happy birthday. Oh, I saw the word Libby and Don almost had a fit. Like, wait a minute. Okay. Then I got the 8 of Wands, which is movement, which is fast movement, which is information coming in, creativity. I'm not really getting anything for you, Miss Brenda. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not getting a lot for Miss Brenda. Ramona, are you going to Vegas for your birthday? Or are you looking for some excitement? Because I see you like on a motorcycle or looking for that kind of adventure. Are you going to um on a trip? Like, are you going to like Vegas or somewhere exciting like that where you would have some fun for your birthday? Like, I get a party spirit to it, or you wanting to party, but I don't know that you're actually going to party. Or maybe people aren't celebrating you as much as you want them to. Like, you want a party and nobody's in that party mode. Is that what I'm getting for you, Miss Ramona? I'm hearing you should go by yourself. If nobody else wants to go, just go by yourself. You don't have anything planned. I'm hearing that you should go by yourself. Is there like you want to go somewhere, but nobody wants to go, and they're saying you should just go by yourself? Maybe it's me. Maybe my energy's off. Because I don't get anything. Like, I get that she wants to go somewhere, but nobody wants to go, or you're not getting the celebration that you want. And they're saying you should just go by yourself. But you said you don't have anything planned. I don't know. Ramona, are you getting a new car? They show me a shiny new car. It's red, but I don't think you're getting a red car. I feel like you're getting a black car. I just kind of to move in 10 days. So I'm getting, oh, feeling trapped. I didn't see anything about a move. That's weird. But I did see a new car, like a shiny new car. Not even a moving van. I didn't get anything about moving. Can they tell you got to move in 10 days, Don? That seems odd.
10 days. That's the moving van you saw. I have to move in 10 days, so I'm putting all my funds into that.
Oh, you're selling your old car. Okay. It's the last minute move. Okay, because I saw a new car though. You're selling your old car to help with the moving. So I saw a new car, so you're gonna sell that car to move on. But I didn't see a new place. I didn't see anything about moving.
That's a short window, 10 days. And you only just found out?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
How
Can
did
they
you
do?
not notice? No, usually you can't do, usually you cannot force somebody out in 10 days. It has to be longer unless you knew it was coming, which is possible.
Natalie said 10 days is pretty crazy. Oh. Oh.
Still a 10-day window, but more understandable at least.
I see, like, are you looking at a one bedroom? Like, okay, let me move here and then I'll build and move somewhere else. Cause I don't feel like the next place that you're going to go is going to be where you want to go. I feel like it's going to be a temporary spot. Like, okay, this is where we have to go until we can get where we want to be. And I feel like it's just going to be like a one bedroom, very small, just something to get you through the next 6 months. And then after that, you'll be more stable to move forward. Hi, Angela. We've been good. I'm a Pisces too, Angela. Oh, Mars, we asked for questions like 10 minutes ago and you didn't give us one. Again, what was her name?
Are we reading Angela or are we reading
Ramona. We're
Ramona?
reading Ramona.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Ramona, I got that she would move into a small place, like a 1 bedroom, temporarily, maybe 6 months until she gets on her feet to move somewhere. Oh, yes, temporary to get my feet in the ground. Not trying to bring the energy down. I'm looking at the farm. Yeah. And I did get a new outlook on it and a transition, like you're transitioning. But I feel like this is a push for you to get out there because you were kind of resting and not moving, and you should have been moving. So I feel like this is a push to get you moving forward to
Yeah.
where you need to be. And I feel like maybe a lot of your resources was going to the household and you couldn't save the way that you wanted to. So this actually is a blessing, you being pushed out and into your own space so that you can regroup and take care of yourself as a unit. And then in 6 months or so, you'll be able to move into something better. I don't see a new job. I don't know that you're looking for a new job, but I don't even see a new job either. So that's what I got for Ramona. I do get a move, but it'll be a temporary.
Yep. 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 I get. Huh. Interesting. Ramona. Ramona, do you have? Are you in an area where you have pool houses? Because I'm seeing you living in a pool house temporarily. I'm seeing you living in like a. And are you in a? It's like you're going to stay in a pool house and watch someone's animals, someone's dogs while they're traveling.
Oh,
I'm getting that kind of energy. So I see you in a. Again, the good part is you the rent money is going to be almost non-existent because again you're going to give them a service as well. So I see you living in somebody's pool house, somebody's guest house, whatever. More and getting pool house more than guest house. It's not like a house; it's a smaller like quarters, like a guest quarters, pool quarters or guest quarters. And again, it's to take care of their animals while they're away, and therefore it resolves the issue with finances and resolves the issue with moving. They need this now, and you need a place. So this lines up well as well. And again, they're not going to worry about your child so much because they're not going to be there. That's the reason why you're there is because they need you to take care of the pets and to watch out for their pets instead of them boarding. So I would immediately look for some want ads and look for people who are looking for pet sitters for the holidays because this is the job, this is that place, and they need it now. They need it now, and you need it now. This is the transitional step. You won't. This is not permanent. This is transitional. But the good part is once you're there, you're settled in a little bit. It gives you a breathing space and it gets you through the holidays, and then you can start in earnest looking for something. But again, this is a nudge out of the nest. Like Angie said, it was forcing you to move along because unfortunately you're not progressing as you should. So the universe is sticking in and saying, boop, boop, time to get back, boop, boop, nudge, 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 nudge. So with that said, I would do that. I would be looking for, again, look the want ads, look for Facebook, look for any place that you can find that has ads for people who are looking for pet sitters. That's what I'm telling you. And you're going to be able to get, again, either a pool house or a guest house situation or guest quarters, and you'll be able to live there for a period of time and take care of the pets while they're gone. And therefore, again, you win, they win, and it gets you where you need to be. That's what I'm picking up for you. That hasn't been brought to my attention, so I will do so. Look into paper ads or online. Yeah, no, this is, yeah, I don't think it's from paper. There's no paper ad. I'm not seeing you. You're finding this. You find this, but I don't find you. I don't see a paper. I see you you again, I see it kind of popping up online. So again, this is an online thing. So look online. Go to oh Jesus, what's that one that oh, what's the one that like it was the big thing for a long time, where you sold stuff on? It's what was the name of that?
Like Facebook Marketplace,
No, it was before Facebook Market.
Craigslist.
Craigslist. Go to Craigslist and look on Craigslist and look at Facebook Marketplace. Look at those places. Again, you're going to find it. This is it's calling you. And you're being drawn to it. But I would that's what you're going to that's where your answer is, and it's going to give you the breathing room. It's going to give you time, and it's also again the price is going to be great because again you're returning a service, and that's the good part. So that's where I see you doing, and apparently it's for a very strong, very wealthy family, a good, not a good, a very comfortably wealthy person. This is a guy who has his own business. So him and his wife have a business. They started a business. It's working fine. And again, they're traveling. They'll be gone for at least 2 months. It looks like maybe 2 weeks, but 2 months. So again, you have 2 months of time, which is wonderful. And again, it buys you time so where your feet are not kept to the fire, which is nice. And ultimately, again, it gives you a chance to get back and get set to move on your path, because this whole situation was set to put you back on the path because you'd gotten sloppy, you'd gotten a little bit complacent, but again, you're not. It's not the end all be all. This is moving forward. So this is the step. It's not the end. It's the step. Okay, so just take it as that, and don't get frustrated when it's time to move there. But you'll already be prepared, which is wonderful. And the news will come to you. And this is the news. So that's the news that it's going to happen. So know that get to it. Get to it. Get to it. Start looking. Start finding it. Okay, that's where you're
And I
going.
heard 7 days, like it 7 days. You could
Yeah.
this is gonna be rapid fire, 7 days, 7 days. I don't feel like you're going to sell your car. I don't feel like you're gonna have to sell your car. Unless you have another one, I still see you getting around in a car. So I don't feel like you're gonna have to sell your car. And maybe that's because what you're gonna do to these people is gonna help you to keep some money. But I don't feel like you're gonna sell your car because I feel like you need your car. Is your kid under 5? 5 or under? Is your kid a little? But things are going to pick up. This was just that nudge to get you to move forward. You were not moving forward, and the things that you want, you were not going to be able to accomplish in that environment because too many people would have been hanging on to you, pulling you down, keeping you from rising up. And so, in order for you to rise up, this although this seems sudden and like, oh my gosh, like a tower moment, it's really the death card because that's the card that came out, which is a transition to move you to where you need to be. So this is basically just your guys pushing you to say, hey, it's time to go, it's time to go, and you weren't moving. Oh, you have a 10-year-old. I feel like he's a little, and I guess he could be because I got a little, but I felt like 5. Is he small? Because he feels little. But he seems to cling to you. Um, but I don't feel like you're going to sell your car. I don't feel like you're going to have to sell your car. Things are going to pick up for you because you're going to need the car to get back and forth to work. And I even see that you might get a second job. And this could be the second job because I felt like another stream of income could be coming in. So maybe this is that second job for you. So that's what I got for Miss Ramona. And happy birthday. It's her birthday, Dot. Did you do the birthday thing today? We can't hear you.
I was waiting for you to finish the reading. I was going to do the
Oh,
break.
okay.
Same mind. Absolutely. Here we go.
Oh, she's pregnant.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy.
She said she's pregnant too. What in the world? All these babies coming.
There must be something in the water.
Oh my goodness. And I don't want any of it. Not even a little bit of it. Lord help the child.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you all.
Yeah. And keep them. Yes,
And
yes.
your bundles of exactly.
Yeah, yeah. They can come visit, but they ain't staying. So
Exactly.
Lord have mercy. It's like
What
my
they're
grandkids. They come
doing.
home. My son brings the grandkid to visit, and after about an hour and a half, like, "Oh, yeah, okay, it's
Yeah.
time for the old man to go to bed. The door is that away."
And you know, Don, how you hear about all those people who like take care of their grandkids because they're I don't listen. I tell my sister, all the time, I'm not that kind of grandmama. I just can't do it. Just that kid will raise itself. I just can't do it. What is the problem, people?
Angie.
Look at my face. Don't do it. No, don't do it.
Exactly. That is my thoughts. Exactly. The Lord know my heart.
Ed was talking the other day. It's like, we should put him in the bilingual school or whatever, the international school, and teachers like, well, I can't always guarantee I can get him to school and back. Well, Don can. I'm like, what? Hello. I don't remember me raising my hand. I did not have that child. I did not impregnate that young girl.
Listen,
I ain't popping puppies out, and therefore I ain't raising no puppies.
you would swear Brandon graduated 5 years ago because my sister was like, "Can you pick up my niece?" And I was like, "What?" Parent pickup seemed like it was 10 years ago, and like they were talking about it, like, "Oh, the kids just graduated in May." I think that was this year. That was still this year.
Yes,
I feel like
yes.
we started a whole new year. I can't do it.
I am that parent. I am that parent. It's like, you know what? No, the grandkids are coming to visit and then they're going home. The same thing with the kids. Y'all come on and visit. Y'all can come on and visit. We're talking day visits. No overnights. It's like no overnights. Y'all have close homes or whatever. And if they come, I'm like, bring your plane ticket. I want to see the return flight. I don't want to
Exactly.
say
Don't do
hello,
it.
no surprises. There's always an end date already because I'm like, no, I don't want people. We have too many bedrooms, and and I keep saying I want to get the house downsized because I don't need this many bedrooms because all that does is tell people, oh,
Oh,
this
we can
place
go
is
and stay
big.
with Don. We
It's
can go.
like
No, you can't. The inn is full.
exactly. I got ghosts in there now, and I'm not talking my dog. I've got entities in there, and
Exactly.
Angie's going
They
to
can
come
make
visit them.
themselves at home and they do not share. Thank you. Have a good day.
Exactly.
Ramona, what's with the baby that with the dad? Are you two like because they show me you like kiss and pull apart. So is there friction between you and the dad, and there's no way that you two could move together? The because it seems like it's kind of like, or was this kind of like a fling, and it wasn't a real situation? Because they show me again like you guys would kind of kiss and then you pull apart, like you're not steadily together. So is there issues with the dad? Like there's not any way forward for you and the dad to you know what, I don't even see you two being together. They just show me you two not being on the greatest of terms. James, your dad is always with you. Your crossover loved ones are always with you. They're just because they're not physically with you does not mean that they're not a part of your life. Like they're just not here humanly, but their energy is never created or destroyed. It's just it just changes form. So they're not physically here, but your dad is always here. And if you would sit and receive that information, you would be able to know that he is around you all the time. Did he smoke a cigar or a pipe? You've been off and on for years. So that's how they show you. I didn't want to say kissing cousins because that sounded weird, Ramona, but they showed me you two kind of here and then a guy and here and then pull apart. So okay. I see that. I don't see any permanency there either. But James, did your dad smoke a cigar or a pipe or some kind of something? Because I get a pipe or a cigar, some kind of. Did your dad smoke, James? And did he used to thump you? Like I get a thump. Like if you were acting up, did he used to thump you? A cigar. Okay, I get the cigar. Did he used to thump you? And did he drink a dark liquor out of a glass? Not to say he was an alcoholic, but he liked his, a little shot or so over on the rocks. A dark liquor. Yes, cigars. Okay, got that. Okay, I'll wait. And did he like to watch, he tried to thump you, or he tried to drink, or both? Did he like baseball? Like, I see him sitting, whiskey, okay. And I see him sitting in front of a chair, like watching like sports. I want to say baseball, and enjoy watching baseball. He liked to drink a lot. Well, he didn't seem like an alcoholic. He just liked to have, at the end of the day, let me have my nice little drink. Was it Jameson? Oh, Natalie says she want that water. She wants to get pregnant. No, thank you. No, thank you. Absolutely not. Um, yeah. Did your dad like baseball, or did he sit in front of it? Was soccer? Okay, so I see him sitting in a chair watching sports. Um, you're not a big sports person. Is that it? Like, I don't feel like you two were very close the way you wanted it to be. Max said they literally tasted the whiskey. We are from the UK. Oh, it was Scottish whiskey. Okay. Okay. So I can see the whiskey. Okay. I don't feel like you two were as close as you wanted to be. Like, maybe you wished he would have spent that time with you instead of watching TV. And was he really tired when he came home from work? So he really didn't want to be kind of bothered. It seemed like he would come home from work, have his dinner, sit down, watch TV, and that was kind of like the end of his day. Not like he didn't seem to be very affectionate. I don't think he was mean, but he didn't seem to be very affectionate, or in the way that you would want him to be. And so you're trying to reminisce on, or see if in the afterlife he loves you in the way that you wanted him to love you while he was here. Is that it? You're wanting to know if he's proud of you. Is that, you want to know if he's proud of you in the life that you chose? Do you have two little boys? Is that what I'm seeing? Is that the two little boys I'm seeing? And would you have had these two little boys after your dad would have passed? And so he's showing me that he knows that you have these two little boys. Is that correct? Or was it two brothers? Okay, he wasn't affectionate, but he did love you. It wasn't, he just wasn't affectionate. And do you have two little boys? Yes, two boys. Okay. And were they born after he passed, so he wouldn't have known that you had the two little boys? Because he's showing that he knows that you have the two little boys. So I'm feeling like either they were small when he passed and now they've grown up, and he's letting you know that he's watching. Yes, and two brothers. Okay. So he's showing me that he knows that you have the two little kids. Yes, he is proud of you. Are you the middle? Wait, yes, two brothers. So are you the middle kid? Oh, after he passed. Okay, so he knows that you have the two little boys. He's showing me that he sees the two little boys. He's proud of you because you're more loving than he was. Is that what it is? You're a lot more affectionate with your kids than he was. And are you the middle boy, son? And is there an older brother who kind of gets in a little bit of trouble? Like your older brother who gets into trouble? You're the eldest, and there is a younger brother. Okay, there is my younger brother. So there's no middle brother? There's no middle brother? Because You are more affectionate. So he sees that, he is proud of you. And is there a brother that gets in trouble more? You're married, is that correct? He thinks you chose good, like he thinks you chose good and your mate or whoever it is. And is your wife a lot like your mom? Like a homemaker? And it's the two of you. Okay. So, but does your brother sometimes, is he more, and I don't know. Oh, you're the troublemaker because it was the older person who was getting in the trouble. Okay. But you've settled down a little bit, and do you have a wife? And is your wife kind of like the person that's helping you settle down? Your brother's married. Okay, so your brother's the one that's married and has a wife that's more like your mom. Oh, okay, so you're the older one who's kind of the troublemaker. Okay. And your brother is married and has the wife that's a lot like your mom. He's proud of you too, or he's proud and he sees the kids. Does somebody have a little girl or does somebody want a little girl? He watches the family a lot. No wife. Okay, so the brother has a wife. And it's cold. Why is he cold? Is it that time of year when it's cold there? Why he's making it seem like it's cold? And he didn't like the cold, or something about the cold. He's not happy with the cold. Do one of you work outside? Is that what that is? Like you're outside and it's cold? And does somebody live by a lot of trees, like a foresty type area? My dad had a little girl, and so okay, because I see the little girl. Okay, I see the little girl, and somebody lives by like trees. They're like trees all around, and it's cold because the leaves are falling off. There's no leaves on the trees. It's cold. So who lives by the foresty kind of area? He hated the cold. Okay, he was attracted to her. Okay, I see that he doesn't like the cold. And something about trees. He can see trees, but they don't have any leaves on it wherever this person lives. And whose birthday is coming up? He wants to make sure you celebrate very big for the birthday. And there's purple and pink balloons. Is it the little girl's birthday that's coming up? Is that what it is? Because I see pink and purple balloons, and you better celebrate and you better get her a cake. Is that true? Okay. There's lots of trees in your area. So he's showing me the trees. He's showing me that. And somebody's birthday is coming. The little girl's birthday is coming, I think, because I see pink and purple balloons and a cake. So is somebody's birthday coming up soon? Or is it mom's birthday? Is mom passed on too? Oh, okay. Okay. Because this person is passed on and you want you to celebrate their birthday. Did she like pink and purple? They're together, whoever it is, the two that are passed on. So if it's the sister and the dad, they're together. They're laughing. Why are they laughing at you? At you, James? But in a good way, not in a bad way. They're laughing at you, something you've done or something. They're laughing at something. Something in your life is funny to them. Do you wear glasses? Somebody wears glasses. Who wears the glasses? You never met your sister. Okay. Celebrate. Then no. Whose birth is it her birthday? Whose birthday is coming up? It's somebody's birthday that he wants you to celebrate. Did you say it was your sister's? It's not your daughter's birthday? Whose birthday is it? Okay. You don't wear glasses. Okay. I don't know. He's showing me somebody who wears glasses, and he's also showing me a birthday coming up and pink and purple balloons. He is around. He is in your area. He does watch over you. He sees your kids. Okay, you don't know whose birthday it is. It's somebody's birthday is coming up, and he wants you to celebrate their birthday. He is proud of you. That is one thing he wants you to know, because I think that's something that you really wanted to know. Is he proud of you? And what's with the train? Are you about to, okay. Do you live near train tracks, or are you trying to get a job that has to do with the railroad or something? He's showing me train tracks and railroad. I feel like you're about to get a new job, but it has to do with travel. So maybe that's where he's showing me the train, but it has to do with travel or moving from one location to another. So I do feel like you're going to get a new job. He is proud of you. He is around. He knows where you are, and he knows about your kids. So that's, I think, what you wanted to know. All right. Oh, you live near train tracks. Okay, so he is around. You want to know if he's around? He is around. If you want, is there a back porch that you sit on and kind of look out? And do you smoke too now? Or do you sit like off on your back porch and throw like rocks or something? Because he shows me like somebody sitting on the back porch looking off into like the wooded area. Because he sees all of it. Okay. All right, James, that's all I have for you. Don, do you have anything for him?
Let me see what I can figure out. James, who's the blondish, light-colored hair woman who? Are you in a relationship with a woman who is a blondish or reddish hair? Or did you were in a relationship and she hurt you? Did she left you, or she messed around on you and then left you, or broke your heart, or whatever? Um, I'm picking up this energy again of this lighter hair colored hair woman, and she wants to come back. She's coming back into the picture, and she's and you're you. It's interesting because the energy I've got is that you may be okay with having this kind of person come back after what she just did on you. I don't know. Or after she did this on you, or the time, whatever. This is the, don't let this come, don't go backwards. Don't go backwards. You cannot do this. And Spirit's trying to tell you, blonde, yeah, don't, she's coming back around. She's sniffing around, and don't do it. Look at my face. Don't do it. Look at my face. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
No, it is not good. It is not good at all. So let's let the past in the past. This message was sent to you as a gift from the universe to tell you, don't even think about it. Yeah, you're no matter how unhappy you might be, you'll be even more unhappy with her. So don't go there. Do not go there. That's the warning I got there. And again, she's coming and sniffing around. And again, wow, the two cards just came out again. I'm getting like, these are the two cards that were just there that gave me the first warning, and they just came out again. I just shuffled the deck. What the hell? I'm telling you, they're giving you a severe warning. They're like, there's no play. They're not playing with you. So That's the big message is that, sometimes in the holiday seasons we get a little weak, or we get a little, we just kind of let the season get away with us. Don't do it. Not this season. Don't do it. It is not going to be in your best interest. Okay.
Look at my face. Don't do it. No, don't do it.
No.
Max said exes are like poop. They are meant to be flushed.
Exactly. Yep. So I'm serious. The same two cards popped out. So I can't get any clearer than that. Just can't get any clearer than that. That's what I got for you,
And
James.
James, what's with Misty River? Is that a band or a song? Misty River. I heard say Misty River and you would know what it is. So I don't know if you live near a river or that's the name of a song, but I get Misty River.
That is a Willie Nelson song. Mr. River, take my mind. Don't let your memory.
I just Googled it and so many different things came up. It was like it's a city near Ireland and it's this. I'm like, what? So I don't know, but I was told to say Misty River and you would know what it means.
Who is next, Miss Angie?
That's it. I don't know. We did James. I like that energy. Who else has a question?
While you look at that, I'll play this real quick. And this just again, happy holidays. We're starting early.
All right, Natalie's been pretty patient. Natalie, what's your question? I think you've said me 50 times and I haven't gotten your question yet. What's your question, Natalie? Oh, or Matt. Well, Max already put his question there, so he said, "Can he get a career?" Let's see what Max wants. First card that came out was the Six of Wands, which is victory.
Is that for Matt?
This is for Max. Okay. Max Colt.
Oops.
Project. Because I hear, okay, for Max, I heard you're working on a project and you're going to be successful, or are you trying to get into project management? Like whatever you're at, you're trying to achieve something so you can move on. So you're either trying to excel, like finish this project so you can go on to something better, or you're just trying to leave the job that you are to get to something better. But the first card out I got was victory. So whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, it is going to happen. So it's either to get promoted or to move on. But I got exactly that. Yes, you're going to get whatever it is that you're wanting. And you're going to get the money that you're asking for. What's the 50? Are you wanting 50,000 or are you wanting 50? Like there's a 50K. What is the 50K? Is that something you need? I got a 50K. Is that something that you need? Okay, so I do see you transitioning. I do see you getting accolades. Like, is your boss a male and he kind of likes you or he thinks you do a good job? Because somebody thinks that you do a good job and they speak highly of you, and that's how you're going to move on. So I don't know if it's going to just be to a different position or a different company. It's probably just a different position, because usually if you're going to leave one company and go to another, they show me you leaving one building, going to another. So I feel like you're just going to move to a different department or move up in the department. But I do get a yes, and I do get what's the 50K? What do you need the 50K for? You're welcome, James. They're showing it to me just like that, 50K. So you want 50K. So you either need it for a down payment on a house, or you're wanting 50K more, or you're wanting to make 50K, but they're showing me 50K. And then June of 2025 to June of 2026. So there's something in that year block. What's June of 2025? There's something happening in June of 2025, and you're worried about it because it's keeping you up. Because I got the Nine of Swords. Whatever this June of 2025 thing is, that's what they're showing me. No, that's not going to be when you get the job. I think the job is going to come before that. But also wanting the house. Okay, so the 50K might be for the house. You're worried about something, but you're going to get a new start. I got the Ace of Wands, which is a new start, which is a new job. So the new job is definitely coming before June. They're saying, no, don't tell me. No, it's not the June. June isn't the job. You'll have that before that. But there's something that's happening in June of 2025. So maybe that's when you'll get the house or you'll be ready to buy the house. And maybe that's what the 50K is for. But you do want to change cities, is that right? Because I feel like you're driving from one city to another city. You want to move to another city? They show me you driving to a different city. So you want to move to a different city. And do you have a little girl that wears glasses, or who's the little girl with the glasses? Oh, you got the Ten of Pentacles, which is great. That's for me, that's wish fulfillment, but that's material things that you can see, feel, hear, touch. That's a very good, like, tangible things that you're going to achieve. So whatever you've been working at, it's coming for you. You're going to get it, definitely. You're trying to move about 45 minutes away. Okay, so you will move. I do see you moving to the other city. I do see you getting promotion, and I do see you, like, this is that Ten of Pentacles. That's the ultimate blessing. That's you getting everything you want. You're worried about the move. Are you thinking you're going to get fired? Because I don't feel like you're going to get fired. I feel like they're speaking highly of you. Oh, your daughter, my youngest, she wears them, but they're not. Oh, okay. She's cute as a button. I just love the little girl. She's cute as a button. She's funny. Does she sing? She sings? Does she have a little bang? Does she have a little bang? The little girl, like, I feel like she has a little flat bang. She wears a glasses and she's cute. She's funny. She's always saying funny stuff to you, and she catches you off guard. And she's like, did you want a boy, but you got a little boy, a girl, and she's kind of like a mix of the both. She's girly, but she's a little tomboyish too. So she's like the son that you wanted, but the daughter that you didn't really know you really wanted. Like, she's kind of both. She's a mix of both. Like, she can be girly, and drama and cute and diva, but she also can be kind of tomboyish. Okay, I just love her. She's so cute. She's into science, or she wants to be some kind of scientist. Is that cute? Is that true? And she's a daddy's girl. She's not so much a mama's girl. She's a daddy's girl. And you or mom are not together. And were you the person who made the decision to leave? Or are you trying to keep the boys away from her? Is she of that little age where, like, the little boys might start looking like that tween age, 10 to 13, somewhere around there, and you're trying to keep the boys off of her, or keep her like, no, no boys allowed. You're not together. Okay, she started it, but I took her up. I don't know. But wait, she started it, but I took her. I don't know what that means. Okay, you're not together. Okay. Okay, cool. All right. Got it. All that makes sense. And okay, I see the little boys coming around, and this is you. Absolutely not. You coming in swinging that sword like, no, no, you're not being around my little girl. But she's really smart and she's really into science. Nurture that and try to steer her into that. Like, try to get her into kind of science programs and keep her focused on that. And it feels more like the natural sciences, not so much like computer science or something like that. It feels a lot more like chemistry, things like that, those kind of sciences. Um, um, do you still want a little boy? Because I see maybe another little coming, but I don't feel like same parents. Like, I feel like you're gonna have a little boy too. Is she about, like, did you say she's in that 10 to 13? So then this little boy is gonna be about, no, because I feel like he's 5, but maybe you don't have him yet. But I feel like you're gonna have another little boy. you teaching her how to ride a bike. I got the King of Pentacles again. Good money coming in for you. A lot of good stuff coming in for you money wise. And then I feel like you're about to get a new car too. Yes, I did one more. Okay, I do see a little boy coming. A lady with shoulder length, like darker, not necessarily blonde, but like a darker blonde color hair seems to be who the mom will be. Or do you know somebody named Tina? Who's Tina? And then I see you getting a new car too. So that's what I got for you. All right, Don, you can go.
Max, I don't know. I get a very young energy, a very youthful energy from you. I get a very are you are you in school? Are you still in school? Because I'm picking up a youthful, young, school-like energy. But then Angie was talking about boys. But I don't know. I'm picking up energy for you. And no, currently okay. I don't know.
And you don't know a Tina, Max? You don't have a coworker named Tina? So something about Tina.
Yeah, I'm not picking up your energy then because I'm picking up a younger male energy. I'm picking up a younger male energy in school, and who is yeah, very 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 connected. It's like I get an introvert. I get an introvert feeling. I feel like a young male introverted person, um, very connected via social media. Very I feel you're out of place. I feel like you're not where you were born. You're in a different place. That you again you've moved countries. Was it? Um, and there's a language barrier that you're working on. Um, but again, this is not your energy because you're not the person that's in school. So I don't know where this energy is. Is there somebody in your family that fits this category? Then is there some or did you have a child that fits this category? Because I'm picking this is a very strong young male energy I'm picking up, and it doesn't seem like it's coming out of nowhere. This has a purpose. Um, I don't know. I just feel that person's kind of lost and they're kind of living in their own kind of space, trying to work their way through things and figure things out. So
Oh, the younger him.
yeah. I think that maybe it's a warning. If you're not careful, you could wind up reverting into the being that again. I don't know if there's some bumps in the road in front of you or something. Maybe that's something to be cognizant of. Is if when there are bumps in the road, don't revert back. Maybe because it's easy to fall back into those habits. We don't want to do that. That's kind of what I'm picking up. That's about it. So that's about all I got, Angie.
Oh, that's well, he got a good reading, so I'm good.
Yeah, yours was long and intense. It was good.
Oh, his little daughter is so cute. I just love her energy. She runs the household. I can tell you that. The little she runs the household.
That's cool. That's wonderful. I love
She
that kind
keeps
of
dad
energy.
in line.
I bet she does too.
You're not supposed to do that. Like she tells him what he can and cannot do or what he should or should not do. She exactly. She's a ball of fire. Exactly. Exactly. I like her.
I see those on TikTok from time to time. The little girls who sass and they're just kind of full of they just bigger than life. I'll put it that way.
Exactly. Yes.
Than
Yeah.
life. They're so grown. It's like, really? Child police. You know? So, well, with that said, Miss Angie, I think we are done for the evening. 2.5 hours. Ooh.
2.5 hours. It was good. And it ended on a good note. I love it. I love it. I love it.
It did indeed. Max, thanks for coming in. Thanks everybody for coming in. Thanks for sharing your energy with us. Without your energy, we would not be able to do what we do, and we do appreciate that so very much. Don't forget, the holidays are coming near. Make sure that you reach out to your family. Make sure you make the connections. You know, if you've been having some issues and some dramas with your family, you know what? Maybe this is a good season to try to find a way to mend those fences and get those things. It's amazing how, you know, life can take us in different directions. We can get a bit crazy from time to time. We allow ourselves to go wind up a little bit too much, and then all of a sudden something happens and we miss an opportunity. So maybe give yourself a chance to have that opportunity before something happens and you can't. You know, you just never know what the seasons bring or what life brings. And so the last thing to do is have to sit back and say, I wish I woulda, wish I coulda. The woulda and coulda get you nothing, you know? So.
And you know what I've heard? Like a lot of people said, I don't hear a lot of people saying, oh, I can't wait till 2025. They don't even care. You know, usually by this time people are like, I can't wait till 2025. They like, you know what? I don't even want to see what's coming. Just surprise me. Surprise me, spirit. Surprise.
After this year, anything is possible. And surprises, it's like
I unicorn.
yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, there is no surprise that is a surprise anymore. I'm just like I'm shell shocked and bitter, and so it's like, bring it on. I can handle anything now. Lord have mercy. So.
Yeah.
Well, with that said, hey, I haven't talked to your sister in a while. Tell her I said hello. It's been a
I
while.
will tell her. I was texting her earlier and she didn't respond, so I don't know if she's asleep or
What?
what. Exactly. And bowling is over. She was bowling for a while. That's over, so I don't know what she's gonna do.
He's forgetting. He's forgetting something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She was telling me her dreams the other day, and I was like, "Oh, I know exactly what that means."
Oh. Well, with that said, folks, have a good evening. We will see you next week. And until then, again, reach
Will
out.
you be on tomorrow morning, Don?
I think I will. No, I know I will. I don't know if Shauna will be, but I will be. Yeah. Yep.
All
And
right.
I'm not exactly
You
sure.
guys didn't get a reading?
It'll be an ish.
On in the morning. Ish. Exactly. We're ish around here.
Exactly. I'd love to try to get there on time, but ish just always sneaks in the end. So
Listen, time just gets away from you.
exactly. Anyway, folks, have a great one. We'll talk next week. And if you're out on the internet tomorrow, check us out tomorrow morning as well. And
Don will be on in the morning, but Angela R will be back Wednesday at 6 p.m. We're on every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Standard Time, exactly.
But
Yep.
Don will be back on in the morning.
About 8-ish Mountain Standard
Ish.
AM Mountain Standard Time. Yeah.
So if you're on my page, go to my people I follow and find Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and then subscribe to him. And when he goes live in the morning, you'll see him in the morning.
And the other way around, if you're on mine, make sure you're connected to Angie. So therefore, anytime she goes live that she's not going with me, you'll still get noticed, because again, you want as many as you can. And we have some great folks who are following us, and so you'll cross connect, which is wonderful. I love that.
Every day, one of us is on. 7 days a week, somebody is live from our group. So if you're following us, every day somebody's live.
Absolutely. Then we will see you all later. Have a great one again.
Have a great night. Bye.
Adios.